Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here. So today I thought I'd bring you a Marincess deck profile. I also have a Kyryu Shin deck that will be coming up as well. These are made with just basically cards that I got from the booster packs that I opened, minus of course Blue Slug and a few other extra deck monsters and main deck. But as far as the main engine, the Marincess deck, it was all pulled from the booster box. So yeah, let's get right into this. Starting of course, 3 Spring Girl. This one is just a free special summon by just banishing a Marincess monster from your graveyard. And then if it's sent to the graveyard for the link summon of a water, you can send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard, equal to the number of Marincess monsters you control. And then you can inflict 200 damage for each Marincess card sent. But it is just a free level 4 water Cyberse monster on the field. Really good. Blue Tang. This one allows you to send a Marincess monster from your deck to your graveyard, and a lot of them get effects off in the grave or can like activate effects in the grave. It's a really good recurring type deck where you almost always have follow-up plays. So it's a really consistent deck. We also play 3 Seahorse. This one you can special summon it for free to a zone a Marincess Link monster points to. And then the other ones we're playing is just 1 Pascalis and the 1 Sleepy Maiden. That's about all you need for the actual Marincess monsters. And then I'm also playing a little Shark Engine. Playing 3 Abyss Shark, and then also 2 Silent Angler. It's just a really easy way, of course, going into some of your link plays, but then also going into Bahamut Shark. So it's a really good, nice engine to play. And then the rest, since it's such a small, compact, basically they're all extenders. You can play less monsters and more like hand traps. So I'm playing 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Droll, and 3 Imperm. Obviously against the current meta, all these cards are good, and you want to see as many of them as you can, just to be able to compete a little bit. So that is my monsters and hand traps. For the spells, of course, playing 3 Marincess Dive. And I get why this card is a little pricey, but you basically, if you buy a booster box, you pull one. Basically, is my experience with it. So I opened 10 boxes and I pulled 9 of these. Whereas just to compare, in the Kyryu Shin deck, in 10 boxes, I only pulled 2 Fish Sonar. So, yeah, obviously this card might be a little more rare than Marincess Dive, but that's just my experience with it. But yeah, this is an amazing new card for the deck. Then we play the 1 Battle Ocean, and then we also are playing 3 Signet Mining. They're all Cybers, so it lets you search any of them by sending 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, which again, if it's a Marincess monster, you can usually still kind of reuse it and use some effects there. 2 Pot of Desires. This is another one of those decks where we play 3 of all the important cards. So yeah, Pot of Desires is really good. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Called by the Grave, do a lot of searching, and a lot of effects go off. And the final card is just 1 Marincess Wave. You can easily get to it. That's it for the main deck. For the extra, I'm playing just 1 Blue Slug, and then going 2 Sea Angel. It should be reversed, so you should play 2 Blue Slug, and then the 1 Sea Angel, but I only have 1 Blue Slug, so I just added in a second Sea Angel to get you more of the link ones. I feel like that's obviously more important than running out and finding another Blue Slug. But having that link one to send him to the grave, and this also gets you access to your Marincess spells, which is almost always going to be dive if you don't already have it. But you can also search, obviously, Battle Ocean. So yeah, really good, really important cards. This lets you target basically the monster that you link summoned it with, and add it back to your hand. So they're obviously both extremely good and extremely important. 2 Coral Anemone. This is almost your first. It's your first link to summon because it allows you to just special summon a water monster in your graveyard with 1500 or less attack. And then all the other standard Marincess cards. We play the 1 Crystal Heart, 1 Coral Triangle, which I believe that's a newer one. 1 Marbled Rock. I play 1 Wonder Heart. There's another one I'm missing as well. That's what I'm playing. And then the 1 Aqua Argonaut. This card is what you want to end on, basically. It lets you negate a spell or trap effect. So that's really nice to have in addition to everything else the deck does. And then we play 1 Area. It's a water deck. 1 Splash Mage. It's a Cyberse water monster, so it's perfect for the deck. Then we play the Shark and the Totally Awesome to go with it. And the final one is Stealth Kraken. This is just a really, really good card. It makes all monsters on the field become water. So with cards like Goes and Match, it's really good. Really good card to have, and it's Destruction also. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward deck. Deck profile, I guess I should say. In a really strong, really powerful deck. I'm sure you guys saw what it has done recently in tournaments, and maybe even at your locals. It's just a really strong, really good deck. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you on the next one.